Alright, it is Wednesday, December 11th, 2013, and the stream is online. I think it's time for one of my favorite things, of course, which is the 1 a.m. solo queue adventures. I don't know how many games I'll play today. Might be a little, might be a lot, who knows. I've been playing a good amount all day, but I really have not much to do tomorrow, so who knows. I guess it'll depend on the quality of the games that I get, and there's a pretty big guarantee that I'm gonna get some real quality games solo queuing at 1 a.m. So I'm looking forward to this. Unfortunately, Valve has removed Skeleton King, which is too bad. I got a call in the middle of the night last night from Gabe. He said it was a balance emergency. We had a little talk about Skeleton King, and at the end of the day, he determined that the only way to make matchmaking fair again for everyone else was to just remove the hero completely. But I got some tricks up my sleeve this game. I have some solo queue strats that are unlosable. Very secret technology that I've been keeping away from the stream because they're just too good. Oh, random Pudge and Invoker. Looks like my dreams of the middle lane have been quickly crushed. Let's see if this guy wants to. Oh, he's got some non-English characters in his name. I'm sure he'll get along with the USA #1. Newbie00 is on the Invoker. He's probably pretty strong. Now I'm looking at our team right now and I'm seeing a lot of carry and not a lot of support. But that's fine because... Oh, ooh, a Tiny Pick as well. That's a hero that's very strong in the lane with his 0 armor and low movement speed melee status.
10 seconds.
Let me go ahead and lock into the Queen of Pain so that people know what I'm all about. There's no turning back from here. I'm fucking committed to Queen of Pain.
Queen of Pain. Your queen.
This is where I walk towards mid. Click everyone else. Oh, he picked a Chen. That's pretty good. It's like he wants to win instead of having a team with 5 carries. It's pretty
oh yes.
Pretty good strat. Me on the other hand, I know that when your allies pick 4 carries, you need to be another carry because you gotta. They can't shut down all of you. Is one thing I've learned. The
forward.
Oh. There we go. Like, I know that the Pentacore team is one of the strongest lineups that you can possibly run. It's very difficult to shut down this many cores. Please praise the Chen pick.
"30 seconds to battle."
Yeah, exactly. More carries means there's less dead weight that you have to carry.
Here.
And it means you can occupy more space on the map.
Because
Because when you have 10 guys farming, like, everybody's gonna get some farm, you know? Whereas, like, you pick a Chen, and it's like, what if Tiny wants to farm the jungle, right? Like, Chen is an awful hero because he takes farm off of the map. Like, he dominates neutral creeps, which means that nobody gets to farm them. Like, see this Lina? This Lina knows what's up. Lina's like a mid-hero, like through and through. Okay, she actually hit me uphill twice. Wow, so lucky. RNG. Wow. Wow, I actually didn't get that. Unfortunately, Lina actually has a higher attack range than Queen of Pain. It's very rare that you pick a Queen of Pain and you get into a matchup where you're like you have less attack range than someone. given that Queen of Pain is obviously a 600 range hero, but Lina has 635 range and a god-awful animation to go with it, so...
Does this hurt?
Actually, that's pretty decent base damage. It's not bad, it's not very good, but...
Oh, yes.
Solo Weaver up against the classic tiny Pudge lane.
Oh,
One of the
yes.
only lanes in Dota that you're going to go to and have like 0 armor between both heroes.
Sweet pain.
You think that would be a lane that they would have not that difficult a time actually killing
My bindings
the Weaver, though.
tighten. Suffer.
I'm actually not going to go for a double dagger build because I'm hardly hitting this Lina with dagger anyways.
The pain train.
She's probably purchased her bottle just now because she's like
A
AFK.
path
And
to
usually when players go
pain.
like AFK, it's because they are buying their bottle and don't use quick buy for some fucking reason. She
Oh,
went a quick bottle build in that she hasn't spent all of her gold. Or didn't spend all of her gold, rather.
Yes.
So that means she's farming pretty much less efficiently than I am.
Your queen moves. Here, here.
I want to see if I can actually score a cheap kill onto her here. I bet Rune is
I
top.
love a
She's posturing
struggle.
for it.
More. More. Attack.
Oh well.
First blood. Just a little.
I'm gonna let this Chen do his own thing. Not gonna tax
Forward.
his mud golems like a fucking asshole. Looks like there's Nature's Prophet mid. He's decided, hey, there's Lina's dead. Might as well fucking get myself some farm. It's not worth daggering this guy because he's just fucked. He's just gonna go back into the jungle when Lina comes back, I assume. This is where Lina gets like really fucking mad. Just spams abilities on me, I think.
Forward.
Yep. Oh, she canceled a stun. She knows how to cancel. It's pretty good for her.
Feel this. Ooh, I felt
It's
that.
probably not a very high level pub, so I highly doubt I'm going to have the
Quickly
ability to
now.
bottle crow. Also, this is a Boots level 3 tiny with a ward that he didn't buy. That was a
Here, here.
Shen ward. I assume he's gonna... Like, normally though, after something like that, I would just bottle crow, right? But
Forward.
it's funny because when you play a game at this level, it's actually like not good to kill your lane
Oh,
opponent like that.
yes.
Just because like I'm not going to be able to bottle crow afterwards, so I'm actually going to like come out behind
It's not time yet.
for like winning my lane essentially. Because I'm gonna spend so much time out of lane. Whatever.
Quickly now.
This guy's like gonna complain like,
As
wow,
I
I'm being
would.
camped. It's like, dude, you like walked to the top rune when we have a Chen. But see, yeah, there we go. There we knew it. It's like, dude, you fucking ran to top.
Oh,
Like, did you expect the
yes.
Chen to not come out and claim a free
Into the
kill?
bottle. Swiftly.
Your middle tower is under attack.
A royal path.
Oh man, I actually can't really get this catapult. I have to be able to hit it 3
yes.
times.
Your top tower is under attack.
Unfortunately, this is one of those matchups where it's like the
Your
Lina gets level
queen
6, and
moves.
if it doesn't really matter how much I'm winning the lane, if I don't have like strength threads or like a bracer, she can actually kill me. But it's the same way for her.
for
If I get
you.
level 6 before her, which I will, I can kill her as well. But I need to be like full mana.
A path to pain.
Oh, I blew the haste without actually reassessing where Tiny was on the map.
Pain
Yeah, see, she's trying to soften me up, obviously, because she wants to give me that Laguna Blade.
Forward.
She hits level 6, but she needs to have a lot of mana for that.
Pay for the privilege. Quickly now.
See, she's so fucking aggressive right now, it's like super obvious what she's going for. I can actually do the same exact thing now.
Here, here.
I'm gonna win this fight. Yeah.
No
Now I'm dead. I'm
pain,
dead to the tower, actually.
I'm sorry. Oh, that hardly hurt at all.
I actually think that Radiant mid is heavily advantaged over Dire mid for a couple of different reasons, honestly. One of them is that the ramp is more covered by the tower. The other is because of this over here, where you can sit on this high ground. And then the last reason is that the creep camps are more easily accessible. Like I would also, you can start your block earlier because you can start your block like here, like there. If it, like if the tables were turned in the sense that I were, or like
Forward.
now she's gonna complain about getting camped. She's going to fucking die again.
Pain.
Wait for it.
I do
Wait for it.
suffer
She's gonna type
fools.
out something. I bet. I'd be
Oh,
surprised if she didn't.
yes.
It's like you died 3 times. Nope, nothing? Okay.
Rain of pain.
Remember, when you fucking die 3 times in the first 6 minutes of the game mid, it's never your fault.
Your
It's the
queen
result of
moves.
try-hard campers. I actually really regret dying to her there. Even if she didn't get experience, and I'm gonna be like 2 levels up on her. Like, she was so far
A
behind that
royal path.
it gives her kind of a way back into the game. Nope, they took the bot rune. One thing that's kind of nice for me is that the
As
bottom didn't
I
go for a
will.
Midas. It's like,
Oh,
okay, so that bottom has been given a lane that is more or less a free lane. Like, there's an invoker, but it's an off-lane invoker, so he's like literally like a level 2 like hero. So he's not going to accomplish shit. I mean, he should get more out of that lane, but it's like it's a very low pressure lane. And for the bottom to actually be in a position where she's going to carry, she more or less has to go to minus. I don't care if I tank 1 tower hit, because I'm going to have to bottle up anyways.
Oh, yes.
Since I'm a Queen of Pain, as much as I like to go Midas when I'm going to play a fucking carry, especially in 6.79,
Scream.
it's like,
Your pain
God.
ends. The pain train.
like I'm not going to. Oh, he's going to take my invis, which is unfortunate because well, actually, fuck it. I'm going to bottle crow instead of just saying, oh, I can't bottle crow because everyone is going to be a fucking scrub and never let me use the courier. I'm just going to bottle crow because like I took the fucking rune.
yes.
So, like, that I don't want to just have to go back to the well or some shit. Okay, level 6
Oh,
Lena, very
yes.
scary. Very menacing indeed.
Does this hurt?
I first. What does he mean?
Growing stronger.
I don't get it. Is that me he's talking to?
Submit.
Oh, he wants to kill
Your
this
bottom
lane.
tower is under attack.
Swiftly.
Okay, here we go.
Your bottom
This guy's
tower
gonna get
is
revealed by
under
the tower.
Path
Like, he
to
gets revealed for
pain.
walking there. I always get concerned when someone's like, let's push
As
mid, because a
I
lot of the
will.
time people do it with no regard, so I end up missing a bunch
Your
of last
bottom
hits.
tower is
And then if the
under
push
attack.
doesn't, like, work, I get fucked.
Forward.
But I'm okay with it, I guess. Because the Chen is, like, level 7,
Your
level 8,
bottom
huh? It's pretty
tower
good.
is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
So this Tiny is fucking up the Lina.
Your bottom tower is under
Chen gets the
attack.
tower last
Your
hit, that's
bottom
actually fine by
tower
me.
has
I don't really
fallen.
care as long as one of us gets it. And also that's going to get him up to his mech.
Quickly now.
So it's a very useful item. It's mid tower down as well. Mid tower is by far the most valuable tower on the map. By no small margin.
Here, here. Oh, yes.
Yeah, times I've been asked about my opinion of SK being removed. Enough that I've already come up with a lame joke for it, I guess. I'm actually blown away that this Invoker is still level 2. Like, 10 minutes into the game. But,
Forward.
whatever, I guess. Sometimes
Oh,
you have a good Invoker game, and sometimes you're level 2, I guess. I fucking love Skeleton King though, and I'm fairly convinced that, despite the hero being very like mechanically not challenging, that
Queen moves.
Punishment for your sins.
that I had the hero down better than most people. Like core concepts for like how to play the hero, like what items were good on the hero, or, like what skill builds were good on the hero. I think
Here, here.
like what you needed on the hero.
Forward.
I guess a short summary would be +4 intelligence at level 1, so you can have 2 stuns, and +7 intelligence at level 6, so you can have stuns and a revive. Do we keep going?
Swiftly.
All we need to do to kill this guy is
As
actually
I
just stun him.
will.
This guy is
Your
playing
middle
as though
tower
no
is under
detection
attack.
exists in Dota. He actually can't
Oh,
fade invis, I
yes.
believe, if he gets netted either, but I guess we really can't continue to push. Holy shit, this
Oh,
guy's a retard, I
yes.
think.
Your middle tower is under attack.
We have like a Pudge and a Tiny, and he just went ham.
Your queen
whatever.
moves.
We didn't get him.
Your middle
And
tower
we're really
is
not
under
going to get
attack.
this. So. I'm TPing to the tier 2, because if I TP to the tier 1, I'm just going to get arrowed,
Your
killed immediately.
middle tower is under attack.
Oh, I really can't get that.
Your middle tower has fallen.
Growing pains. A royal path.
Well, it's kind of regrettable, though, that we weren't able to get the tier 2 top. If we had a sentry or if we would have stunned the Weaver, I think
my
it would have been pretty
pain.
easy. Nevertheless, I think we're comfortably ahead in this game.
Sweet pain.
So, bottom is like doing our ancients, I'm pretty sure.
Forward.
And they've seen the invis via courier.
As I will.
Lena's gonna grab it, that's kind of threatening, even if she's only level 7. Just because she can instantly blow someone up, and it's
yes.
very likely they're gonna push the tier 2.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, yes.
Uh-oh.
The pain train.
Oh, I need to get mana, but we have no detection still, I think, against bottom probably, so I'm not gonna blink in because there's literally no way to kill anyone on their team. Because
Feel this.
if you don't have detection against bottom or in Weaver, like, you're not gonna kill anyone. You're just
A
gonna
path to pain.
watch awkwardly.
A path to pain.
Your top tower is under attack.
Pay for the privilege.
Dire's structures
of
are
pain.
fortified. Your top tower is under
Pretty sure
attack.
she went down. Look, I'm just gonna blink
Forward.
to... Ah, I really won't. Okay, he realized where she went, but perhaps a little too late, maybe.
Your queen moves.
Wow, there's a Lena here too? What the fuck?
I leave.
Where the fuck
this
was the Lena?
world of
Oh, I get it. She popped the invis and was sitting down there as well. This is where Pudge makes his very, very long and awkward escape. I think he should live if someone TPs to the tier 2. Without the TP, it's questionable. Alright, he's manning the fuck up. This is... Okay, now he's actually dead though, because there are 3 heroes and no one is TPing to his aid. Wait, what? Where did Weaver go? Okay, Weaver has no dick. Again, the enemies are not Midas buyers, so...
a royal return.
If, like, the enemies that should have Midases have Midases, I would be somewhat concerned. But I almost feel like this is a game that I don't want to say I can't lose and then lose and eat my words. Oh wow, the plays. That next level clairvoyance. I'm sure that was a measured decision from Lena. But I feel like just by merit of no one on the enemy team buying a Midas and them actually not being ahead, and me and Chen being level fucking 11, that we're in pretty good shape in a game that,
Quickly now.
based on the lanes, it really shouldn't be this easy.
The
Like, I'm almost
pain
disappointed that I didn't buy a
train.
Midas on Queen of Pain this game.
A royal path.
I'm just gonna wait, see if somebody shows up. I know where 4 of them are, but I'm
Oh, yes.
pretty sure this is the bracket of game where
Your
someone's
top
gonna be like,
tower
oh
is
wow,
under
look at all
attack.
this delicious farm at the tier 1.
Oh, yes.
Oh boy, I'm gonna TP down there. It looks so fucking safe. Alright, it really isn't. Alright, I didn't actually want those 2
I
last
will.
hits. Alright, there we go. It's a Weaver though. He's an unkillable god bug.
Oh, yes.
That's where I kind of walk through kind of walk through the woods
here.
to find the Furion that's top and is going to die. So there's probably no one in their woods farming.
A path to pain. Battle Royale.
Like no one on their team is actually farming, so I'm not going to find anyone. Like there's like the Potamus top. The Nature's Prophet is not farming either. The Potamus is feeding to an urn.
Oh yes.
The Lena's trying to kill a Pudge with a hood and 1500 life, so he takes like 3000 fucking magic damage to kill. Actually, let's see. Yeah, he actually does take like 3000 magic damage to kill. I guess it's bonk the tier 2 time.
Scream.
When I get an Orchid, I can actually kill the Weaver, assuming that he's slow.
Coffers. Forward.
The likelihood that these guys have sentries in a game where we don't even have
As
invisible
I
heroes
will.
is super fucking low. I need to be cautious though. Even at level 8, she can blow me up if she did a good skill build. Okay, now she can.
Your bottom tower has
That
fallen.
was perfect.
Oh, he went down? What a player.
Forward. Swiftly. I'm not ready. I'm not
I actually do kind of care that that they removed Skeleton King, because I really fucking enjoy that hero now. I mean, it's obvious what they're doing, like they're gonna replace him with Wraith King and do some shit with Frostivus or whatever, but still.
Your queen moves.
Also, I don't really care very much for like the events, like Frostivus and Diretide. Like I could care less if those events just didn't exist. So it's sort of disappointing that because of those events, I will not really be able to play the hero that I really like.
Forward.
I'm like relatively sure this Nature's Prophet is smart enough to just back away now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
You'd have to be a real, well, you'd have to be a real retard, I guess, to stick around any longer. I have a pretty big level lead at this point, so I'm pretty sure that as long as I get a BKB, I can't really die. Not that I can't really die, rather, but it's not that I can't really lose, but if I get a BKB, I'm guaranteed a certain level of impactfulness that will be enough for me to win very easily. No, I know, they're changing him obviously because of Blizzard and complaints about whatever, but I'm sure that they're gonna try to do some sort of lore shit, Frostivus or whatever, I don't fucking know.
Here, here. A royal path.
As long as, like,
Oh, yes.
the thing that I really like, though, about Skeleton King is that, like, I really like not just the way the hero plays, but,
Oh, yes.
like, the fact that he's, like, a fucking, kind of like an asshole. Okay, he was not slow.
Radiant structures are fortified.
As I will. I felt that.
Oh, looks like the Venom's a Midas Fire, at least. But, like, I really like the lines that, that Skeleton King says, where he's like, take a knee, peasants, and just shit like that. And just kind of walks, he has no, like, ability to escape, I think, or whatever. That guy has, like, no Shadow Blade. If he was just trolling that, I think he would have died. It's fine, though. But, like, I really like how he just, like, you know, he's, like, kind of like an asshole hero. Like, he runs around, he fucking, like, laughs when he respawns, tells people to, like, take a knee, and shit like that. Really, really entertaining hero to play. Like, his voice acting is really fucking amusing, I think. If Wraith King is a bitch, I'm gonna be pretty disappointed. I would have killed that Weaver if I had detection. Instead I got the TP, but I didn't even make it out anyways because of the thing, the Laguna.
The enemy's bottom tower
I manned up
has
too hard.
fallen.
Tried to go for a kill that really just wasn't happening.
Ooh, royalties. My pain tolerance.
I'll most likely just push this up all the way to the enemy tier 3.
A path to pain. A royal path. Not yet. Does this hurt? Your queen moves. Oh, yes.
The funny thing is that with a BKB I can kind of do what I did to that Weaver and actually not have to fear dying. Once I get level 16 it should be a lot easier too. I'm so far ahead that this would almost not be a terrible game for Ags. The Queen of Pain Ags upgrade is... no, it would be a pretty bad game for it. The Queen of Pain Ags... Wait, what? Oh, Sakuchi, well done. The Queen of Pain Ags upgrade is not that good, but there are some games where it's okay.
Here.
Like it's good when the utility on it is very valuable to you. Is the better way to put it.
Quickly now.
Which is a very limited number of games, but there are games where it's actually good nonetheless.
Oh,
Not a lot of games though. Like if you're playing against a Phantom Lancer or something and you're really far ahead and you just need the ability to clear the illusions, or like a Brood or some shit. I actually have to be very cautious about this. It's a huge mistake for me to go on this, but I'm tempted to do it anyways. Whatever, YOLO. Yeah, she's dead.
Growing pain.
That was pretty good. Is he gonna bite? Oh dear. Pretty sure they pot him ulted, so I'm just gonna kind of mosey on out of here.
For the royal coffers. It's not time yet. Sweet pain.
It's pretty active Nature's Prophet, even in a losing game. He's able
Scream.
To make sure his team's not at too big a tower deficit.
Submit.
Probably just finish getting the gold I need for BKB. And backing away. That Potom is super weak for being in a fucking conceded lane. That's pretty much a great example of why you buy Midas on some heroes. Let's see what my Invoker... He's level 10 now? Oh god, he built the Yules. He's this far behind and he built the fucking Yules. He's not even like... He's not even dealing with this. The whole like... Tier 3 being mauled issue.
Here.
Holy fuck, we lost like 1,300 HP on a tier 3 when we had a hero there. It's fucking massively disappointing, I suppose.
Oh, yes. Quickly now.
Dire's structures are fortified. Your middle tower is under attack.
This is my least favorite stage in the game because it's the one where I'm most prone to accidentally BKBing when I mean to bottle. This is where I think the bottom tries to arrow me.
Your middle tower has fallen.
I'm not ready. The last sound you ever...
If I didn't BKB there, I would not have actually been able to TP.
Forward.
Like I would have just died. It's not really worth my 10-second BKB for that kill.
Forward.
But, I mean...
Quickly now.
It's not a bad decision at the same time. Because if anyone else is there, I'm gonna get 2 kills. But if no one else comes, I just get 1 kill.
Oh, yes. Swiftly.
Oh, so next level.
Here. As I will. Your queen moves. The pain train. It's not time yet. Forward.
Make
A
sight good for
royal
life.
path.
Keep us updated.
Oh, yes. Forward.
As far as we're not going for Rosh, but
Oh, yes.
in fact, we're actually accomplishing shockingly little on the map, which is how you lose a game to Nature's Prophet when you're like level 18, everyone else is like level
yes.
fucking 11. But as a lone Queen of Pain,
Your queen
I want to say that
moves.
it's sort of the best I can do is just trying to get these easy kills.
Quickly now.
Oh, they don't have uphill vision apparently. Oh, well, this is kind of this is bad.
A
Fucking
royal
4 heroes,
path.
literally their entire not dead team.
Forward. Share my pain. I'm ready. As I will.
Now the Weaver really won't outcarry us though, because the Weaver is so far behind and didn't build a Midas. So he's gonna be looking at like a 32-minute Desolator at best, probably.
Here, here.
Given that he's really behind and he's going for first item Lincolns. But yeah, it's possible that he kind of outcarries, but I want to say that the way that he's chosen to play this makes it very difficult.
Rain of pain.
Like, he could have gone so many other item builds and he would have been much more threatening. But yeah, I mean, in theory they can like outcarry, but it's hard for them to do it because they need a Nature's Prophet to make a really, really big amount of space. And we have to basically not push tier 2s or go Rosh, and then like take a really long game. And that's how they would win it.
Yes.
But I don't see
Your
that
top
really
tower
happening,
is
honestly.
under attack.
Quickly now.
Okay, that's like a super underfarm bottom for being in a free lane. Oh, so good.
Here, here.
Your top
It's
tower
funny though,
has
because we're behind
fallen.
on towers in like a heavily winning game. I hate this tiny build so much when people have like arcane boots still
The pain
and like a fucking completed axe. It's like by the time you complete the axe, you want to be looking at a different boot because he could be doing so much more than he's actually doing right now.
Structures are fortified. The enemy's bottom
Oh, no one
tower
is
has
pushing
fallen.
up. Well,
Your top
okay.
tower is under
I guess I'll just kind of leave awkwardly then. Oh god, that's
Your
unfortunate.
queen moves.
Let's invoke her up too. This is like by far the least useful member on the team, I think. That's a good save from the Chen, actually, on the pledge. I'm not a fan of this this Prophet build either, the Maelstrom for like pushing. I think it got popular because
yes.
Koikfa did it, but I don't actually think it's very good. Like the idea of getting the Maelstrom so you can split push faster.
Ecstasy.
I don't think that's too good because that guy has nothing that's going to keep him alive, and the only reason that he's actually like not a feeder is because this is a game where like everyone is pretty awful. But like normally if you do that kind of build, you should expect to I
Forward.
think die a lot. Like if you don't have a Force Staff, a Shadow Blade, or a BKB, then your split push is kind of weak because there's nothing that keeps you alive. So when like one person runs at you and then another guy TPs onto you, you just die. But no one is doing that. Instead we got like the no participation level 2
Yes.
12 minutes invoker or whatever. Just shit like that.
Sweet.
After Sheep I might look at getting
More.
a BKB this game. Or not a BKB rather, but Boots of Travel, so that I can make this retard proof for everyone on the team. Just push up a lane.
Attack.
Like, it should be pretty straightforward though. Like, when the lanes are shoved up like this, Prophet can't get anything out of the map because he has to push up the lanes so far. And then you basically just claim Rosh or some other objective on the map. It's like,
Forward.
I feel like this is a game where if I were like pre 6.79 Broodmother, for instance, I would lose automatically because no one's decision making is very good. In that they're not, no, they're doing like a very poor job of monopolizing on like the space that's being created. Did the Weaver go all the way up? No.
Here, here.
Ooh, a scary weaver. It's for an ODMG.
A royal path.
But because like a pre 6.79 Broodmother can basically do the most
Swiftly.
Roshan has
like
fallen
the
to
softest
dark.
kind of split pushing, I want to say,
Pain
where it's like
train.
you're just making like
Immortality.
you're basically making something into like a like at best you're creating like a 4v3 for your team, where your team has 4 people and the enemies have 3. And sometimes you get teams that just like can't win a game with that.
To pain.
Like they need more.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Your queen moves. Quickly now.
Your top tower
Oh
is
my
under
god.
attack.
I didn't want to BKB, but I knew that that shit was gonna fucking hit me. Bet. Oh, no
Dire's
TP.
structures
Wonderful.
are fortified.
Submit.
Your top tower has fallen.
This Weaver is pretty fortunate that at no point in this game have we actually had any form of detection ever. I bet he went up.
Oh, yes.
Yep. Now he went back.
Oh, yes. I'm a pain specialist. Does this hurt?
I'm tempted to get like a Necro 3 after a Sheath, but I think I need some sort of
Swiftly.
damage. I don't trust this Invoker to keep the tier 3 bottom up, so I'm going to actually run all the way back.
The pain train. It's not time yet. Here, here. Not yet. A royal path.
I don't think SK is... Like, people vastly overstate how easy the hero is to play. Like, the type of people that joke about how easy the hero is are the type of people that don't actually understand how to play the hero and probably couldn't win games with him anyways.
Scythe
Like,
of
sure, he has one ability, but there are still nuances to playing the hero.
Scream.
I mean, I know I'm not trying to make an argument that he's like the most difficult hero, because he certainly isn't, but he's also not the easiest.
Forward.
I really, really hate this tiny build though. Like, this is like literally the tiny build that I see,
Oh,
and like I
yes.
instantly decide that the person doing it has no
Your
idea what the
bottom
fuck they're
tower
actually
is
doing.
under attack.
Like, Arcane's Ags is already pretty shit in my opinion, because by the time you get the Ags,
Oh,
you'd be
yes.
better off disassembling your Arcanes for Treads or Boots of Travel. And like the follow-up of like Mask of Madness, Blink Dagger, it's just like it just like hits all of the points.
Forward.
It just hits all of the points for like
Forward.
like someone that has no fucking idea what they're doing, I guess.
Here, here.
I can't actually do anything here, even with a BKB. I would get a kill and then I would die, which isn't worth it.
Share my pain.
That was just for fun.
Swiftly. A path to pain.
I hate when people
Growing
like saying that it's just for fun or
stronger.
whatever is kind of dumb. I hate when people are like, "Oh, it's just a pub or it's just for fun." It's
Feel
like, dude,
this.
all you fucking play is pubs. Like, what do you mean it's just for fun or it's just a pub? I think I went into this, so fuck it.
Pain builds character. Oh yes.
If these guys don't have Boots of Travel, then it's hard to push off of that kill
Your queen
because it's not like
moves.
we're at a numerical advantage. Okay, well, probably fine here, honestly.
Out. Quickly now.
I'm gonna go ahead and do this, though, because it's one of those games.
Oh, yes.
One of those games where it's like people have no fucking clue what you do when a Prophet and a Weaver shove up a lane. So even when you get the pick off that you need to push, you can't push because no one... So like I said before, this guy's looking at like a 35-minute deso. His deso is actually slower than that, though.
Swiftly.
I opted to actually Orchid, or to Hex to break his Lincolns, and then get the Orchid effect on him, because I thought I would be able to chase him down and kill him, but I didn't blink far enough, or rather I overblinked, and when you overblink on Queen of Pain, you lose out on distance, actually. Like, there we go, you get 4/5 of the distance when you overblink. I think if I would have Orchided first and then gotten the sheep off, I would not have gotten the kill, but if I would have blinked correctly there, I think I actually would have killed him. This is like the easiest kill in the world, because this guy is not buying anything to not die. Like, he's buying no item that actually keeps him alive.
Forward.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
A royal path.
Monster kill!
No pain. Oh, such a little.
I think it's very important to have like a Shadow Blade or a BKB or a Force Staff so that shit just doesn't fucking happen to you. It's like too easy to kill that guy right now.
Your queen moves.
I feel like rank matchmaking.
Radiant's
I really like the
cover
idea
has
of
been
ranked
formed.
matchmaking because right now it's like the only things that,
Oh,
like first of all, if there's no rating system, people will just come up with stupid rating systems like DSR
Radiant
and
structures
DVR and shit
are
like that.
fortified.
submit.
And then secondly, it's like well, we're pretty
Here,
ahead.
here.
And secondly, it's like the only like people will do things like try to climb like a win rate ladder, which is really dumb for other reasons as well. Like win rate is not a very good ladder.
Forward.
I think that Weaver just got hooked. I could be wrong. Oh yeah, he got hooked any time lapse. So I'm just basing this on what I saw in the mini map. Now he's getting dead. Yeah. The Pudge build a heart. Oh, he really did. I don't like this Pudge build very much either because he only has 6
Oh,
armor, so he's
yes.
actually not that hard to kill.
Not yet.
I think a lot of the builds in this game can be called into question, to say the least. This is really dumb what I'm
Forward.
doing because I'm on a godlike spree, so if someone kills me, they get like 1,000 gold. So if the Weaver kills me, it's like really bad.
Yes.
But I'm gonna do it anyways because I think it's like the type of game where just looking around, people are making enough mistakes that I feel like this is gonna work. It's not actually the hero I thought would be here though. I thought the Lina would be here, and it's not the Lina. And since my Hex is on cooldown, I can't kill one of them and leave. Oh well. It's worth a shot.
Swiftly. A royal path.
All of the
Here,
enemy lanes are
here.
pushed up. This is where you go to break the high ground.
Oh, yes.
I have a low DSR, so it's clearly an accurate, terrible system. Well, I've been meat girl on every account I play on in every version of DSR, but the system is still terrible for like a fucking massive amount of reasons. I'm not bitching because like I'm copper scum. Like I'm bitching because okay, they have this warded, but I'm bitching
Forward.
because they have a ward there, by the way, because the system is fucking awful. Like
Oh,
there are a lot of
yes.
problems with the system, and there are people I know that are better than me that have like a lower number, or like
Your queen.
people that suck dick that have a big number and shit like that. Yo Chen, can you send me home? Can you send me home so I can bots back in?
I am ever so grateful.
Oh, good one, Prophet.
Builds character.
If I hit that guy another time, he would have died when the orchid popped, but...
Oh, yes. Tribute. Here, here.
I like that Chen though. This Chen, like, not just because he, like,
I love
listens
a
to
stroll.
what is said, but also because, like, we were playing a game where a bunch of
Quickly
people
now.
picked fucking carries, and he actually, like, picked into
Battle
Chen.
Royale.
Usually people are inclined to do something close to the opposite of
Suffer.
that, honestly. Oh, I'm so tempted to just try to move into a position where I can kill this Prophet on the map, who's bottom, but I'm
pain.
super worried that I blink here and I die. Okay, not dead. Did Prophet go to farm woods? Let's find out.
As I will.
Nope. Well, okay.
Attack.
This Prophet's pretty active,
Share
probably the
my
only reason why the
pain.
enemies are even still in this game, to be fair.
Reign of pain.
So I wouldn't be surprised if he goes to solo kill me when he gets his Hex, or if he goes to solo Rosh
Path
before.
to pain.
I'm gonna go ahead and do this. What do you make like 90% negative remarks and 10% neutral? Like, this guy is his best later now. He had that actually for the last fight. I bet I could kill the Lina, but the problem is if I blink in and I BKB and I go on the Weaver, I'm not gonna kill him. And if I go on the Lina, my blink is down and the Weaver has 6 seconds to just wail on me. But I think I might be able to get the Lina if she shows up again. And she's going to farm the woods. Alright, fuck it.
Swiftly.
Oh god.
It's not time yet.
Roshan has fallen to the dire.
Hand of God.
Oh, yes.
The funny thing there is that if I didn't use my Scream of Pain to farm, then that Weaver kill would not have even been close. But since I used the Scream of Pain to farm, I almost didn't get the
A
kill.
royal path.
We can just walk down a lane, I think.
Oh, yes.
Okay, hello Forged Spirits, I guess.
A love bite. Feel this.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Forget your safe.
I really don't want to feed a spree that's this large. Makes the game hard if I do.
Enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Oh,
Oh god, why did I man down that hard?
yes. Sweet pain.
The enemy's middle barracks has
That time
fallen.
he just masked Menace and went ham on a fucking
Your
tower.
queen
The
moves.
Weaver. What a manly player.
Gold for my crown. Suffer. The pain train. Here, here. Quickly now.
I don't really need a buyout at this. Well, never mind. I really do need a buyout, but I'm not going to have one.
Oh,
Because
yes.
generally when you want to have a buyout is when your death means that your team loses a significant amount of like map control or shit on the map. And this may be one of those games. Let's see if this guy is going to kill the creep. Nope.
A
Coward.
path to pain. It's not time yet.
Oh god.
Enemy's middle barracks has fallen.
Oh, what the fuck? There was a Lina there too. Oh well, that's a 1400 gold streak fed to the Nature's Prophet, so now he instantly has buyout gold.
Sacred woods.
The funny thing is my BKB is low enough that I should have just BKB'd anyways. Like if that were like a 5-second BKB even, or like any like high duration BKB, I'd say that it like, you know, I made the right call to not BKB. But since it's like a fucking really short BKB, I probably shouldn't be BKB'd anyways. I don't know how much right click my team has when I'm dead either. It's pretty much just the Tiny, and the Tiny has a Mask of Madness, so we can actually die really quickly. Oh, we built an S and Y. Okay. The plays. This guy actually will die if the Weaver hits him, because the Weaver has a Desolator, so, and since the Pudge has no armor item, he's really, really low armor. Like, he actually has, like, negative armor when he gets hit. Oh, he just hooked the Chen and potentially to his death. Oh yeah, that Chen totally would have lived there. But I think when you play Pudge, it's pretty important to get, like, an armor item if the game goes on late enough. Like, obviously, positioning items are pretty important on Pudge, and there are a lot of items that are also decent on Pudge. But, it's really, like, not good when it's, like, 47 minutes into the game and you have no armor item. Like, people really undervalue, like... Alright. People really undervalue, like, getting a casual plate mail or even a BKB on Pudge, both of which are fairly good, I think. Like, BKB Pudge is, like, really, actually very good.
I'm feeling no pain. Forward.
Oh, well.
Does this hurt?
Yo, Pudge, can you, like, tank this and we just get it? Because they're all dead? Okay,
Pain
or you can
builds
go
character.
just wander around aimlessly, I guess. And I hope I don't get arrowed or something.
Rain of pain.
Oh, well, there's the arrow.
Forward. Exquisite agony.
And I guess I can't get anything
Your
out of
queen
that.
moves.
A healing hand.
Oh yes.
Playing a Pudge that doesn't require...
I love a struggle.
Yeah, I don't like hard on Pudge very much either, but it's probably one of the better heroes to get hard on compared to some of the other ones, I guess. I don't know, in general, hard is not that great.
As I
Because when you think about... Oh God, I hate saying stuff like that because it's going to get taken out of context, but like, there are a lot of options you have when you're getting HP, right? Like, the big items, like the big three for just giving you raw HP are
Here, here.
Heart, Scotty, and Satanic, and then a small handful of heroes can get Bloodstone, have it be good. I notice a lot of people buy Bloodstone on heroes that it's not good at all on,
the
but
pain train.
but basically you have a small handful of options for heroes to buy a
Your pain, my gain.
like a Bloodstone, and a lot of heroes that some people tend to buy hard on, the alternatives are just so much better, like Satanic and Scotty. But then, like, examples of heroes where heart is actually like a very, very effective item on for HP are heroes where you're going to want to get, well, okay, like a hero where Satanic is useless and you're going to want to get both a heart and a Scotty for HP because HP is so fucking valuable. Like, potentially a Phantom Lancer. And again, I don't want that taken out of context, but there are Scotty builds on PL that are pretty good. If you understand the interaction between Scotty and Diffusal. And then another example of a hero that Heart is really good on is Animage, because on Animage, you can't, like, the alternatives are not that good. Like, on Animage, Scotty is really shit, and Satanic is really shit. And then there are heroes like Chaos Knight where it's not redundant to get both, like, Heart as well as more options. I'm just gonna hit the building here because the enemies are all top, so I can fucking Rax them or some shit. Invoker knows what's up. He's gonna give me that big fucking alacrity so I can...
Radiant structures are fortified.
They're gonna kill the Chen. I could potentially do something about it, but really, really low HP. Don't want to die. No buyout. Kind of shit. Yeah, fuck her. It's pretty much it for what I can do. Oh god, I didn't even notice the Weaver there. It's fucking awkward. Oh well, I guess we just win the game. But that was a really unnecessary death for me because I obviously could have hexed the Weaver and I would have lived. But
the queen.
can we just Rax them top and win?
Here, here.
But yeah, that was a very unnecessary death. I'd say that's 2 unnecessary deaths.
It's
2 unnecessary, that's too many. We're pretty much going to throne them here, but I'll take the Rax anyways. I don't know.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Quickly now.
The enemy's top barracks has fallen. You now have Mega Creeps. Dire victory. Victory!
And also USA. Take the huts. Huts are not going to actually give me that sick GPM since I bought out. I think if I would have farmed all of the huts though, I could have gotten up to a much larger GPM number, but either way, I mean, it's pretty obvious that the game was a game where I was pretty ahead anyways, and I bought out, so I'm not going to get gold from farming the huts. Time for another. So patriotic, yeah, it's truly inspiring. How do you normally build Spectre, Barney? There are two things. Okay, first of all, I think Spectre is probably one of like the worst heroes in the game, in the current metagame. Because in 6.79, it's like Dota is really based on like winning your lane. If you go inside if you kill yourself, nigga. Well, it is 1080p. I mean, it's a really shitty looking 1080p, but anyways, like, okay, I think that Spectre is like one of the worst heroes in the current metagame, just because like, again, like the current metagame is like about like winning your lane matters so much right now. So like heroes that are fucking useless in lane, like a Spectre, are really weak. And heroes like Potom and Weaver are like really strong, because Potom and Weaver are two heroes that are really solid in lane because they have very good matchups. And they're also heroes that you can leave alone and expect them to not feed and die like a bitch. Weaver is a good hero to not die on, so is Potom. Spectre not so much. But if you're having a good game on Spectre, I really like Radiance builds. But that's kind of like it's hard to have a good game on Spectre just because the hero is so easy to pressure. It's relatively easy to kill. And well, it depends about killing it, but it's like it's not like you're very evasive. Like you're not hard to kill in the same way that like a Phantom Lancer can be hard to kill. You're hard to kill in the same way that like a fucking Huskar or something is. Like you're not going to elude or evade a gank, but you're really tanky, so you'll take some time to die. But basically, if my game is going well on Spectre, I like to do like Radiance Refresher builds. And Radiance Refresher sounds really clowny, but it's actually like Refresher is actually not a bad item on Spectre at all. But again, that's like a build you have to be ahead. Because if you're behind and you get a Radiance Refresher, it's really shit because the Radiance burn is not impactful enough that refreshing it will win you a game or something. But if you're like level like 18 or something, and if you're like level 18 or some shit, and all of the enemies are like level 10, then like 2 ults is just going to win your team every single fight. But like another example is but like if you're not really ahead, then I just build items that'll make me kind of like moderately tanky, like drums and just shit like that. And then I go for the items that are good on Spectre. And the items that are like make Spectre strong are like Diffusal Blade and Manta. Like those are probably the two best raw damage items on Spectre. Just because obviously the Diffusal applies to all of your illusions, gives you lots of damage, makes your haunt hit for a lot. Manta Style is really good because, one, the movement speed affects your illusions, and usually for illusions, the illusions only get your base attributes and stuff, but Manta Style and Yasha give the illusions every single component of the Manta Style. Like, they give them the attack speed, they give them the movement speed and all that shit, which a lot of people don't realize. And, oh god, Brunster. And also Spectre's Desolate applies to Manta Style illusions as well, so it's like the best damage item as well. Gives you a little bit of like moderate tankability. Spectre's also a hero, it's like one of the few heroes that I think Vanguard is not awful on, for the most part. Like, Vanguard has a weird place in Dota because not just the item and its cost efficiency, but also like when you would build the item. It's really awkward. But there are a handful of... Oh, well, maybe not. But there are a handful of heroes where Vanguard is not shit, I think, just because of how the heroes operate. Like for instance, like if you compare like item, oh god, Quap versus Invoker is such a bad matchup for the Invoker if the Quap is good. But there are a small handful of heroes too where like the Vanguard is like the item alternatives are not that great, like things that would make you kind of tanky or whatever. And then also there's a handful of heroes on which you're going to end up getting both. Like on a Spectre, I can see myself getting both a Drums and a Vanguard if I was like moderately behind, but not too far behind. This is the second game in a row where some retard has picked Tiny. Tiny has such a weak lane presence because all he has is kill potential. Like he has a really high amount of kill potential in lane, and that's good. But his lane presence is kind of low because at the end of the day, he's a 285 MS hero with no armor. So it's really easy to pressure and kill and stuff like that. Like if you have to use a spell on Tiny and you don't get a kill from it, suddenly your lane presence is like diminished heavily. Because a Tiny with no mana is one of the most useless heroes in the lane. Yeah, there's still a few heroes that can legitimately buy Vanguard. Like a couple heroes that come to mind are like Axe, Spectre, sometimes Timber Saw. I'm sure there are a couple of other ones that I just don't play that much. I don't play a lot of heroes where it's acceptable, really. But there are a small handful of other heroes where it's decent. And then situationally, it still has its place in the game, I think. Oh god, I fucked up. I forgot to, I was looking at the chat, I forgot to summon Treants to check for runes, and now my timing is going to be completely fucked. Because now I can't get the optimal Treant summon timing.
Naturally.
Put my Invoker by. Well, that's not terrible, it's not that good. Considering he's going to be up against a Quap, not starting with a Null Talisman means he's going to get fucked really hard. Alright, let's see, do I want to buy acceptable items, or do I want to buy fucking retard items? Alright guys, it's time for some full fucking retard items. There we go.
Battle begins.
Let's get some shit items.
The season arrives. So I go.
Alright, now I'm gonna start with the Glove of Haste, because I want to be a useless piece of shit for like 7 minutes or something.
With a wild spirit.
The thing about Vanguard is that PMS and Vit Booster would be better. I think that's a really bad way to look at it, because like say you're playing a Spectre, that's a great example of a hero where, oh, this is like one of the worst camps I can get. Say you're playing a Spectre, like a fucking PMS Vit Booster is just completely different, and you can't even compare the two. Because you're not going to be able to like farm, like Spectre is not an innately strong farmer already, and you're not going to be able to farm anywhere near the same amount of shit with a Vit Booster and a PMS, because you're going to take damage farming, because you're like a melee hero or whatever, and you're not going to be able to recover that damage, so. Alright, and I'm going to fuck my team over really hard and just buy a shitload of clarities.
Attack.
So I'm going to use the courier early, despite the fact that mid pretty much needs the courier to not lose, like very badly.
Yes.
Because fuck my team, I'm a Furion, it's all about just RRing and being a useless piece of shit all game. Farming a camp I can't actually farm that effectively.
Uproot and after them.
You know what time it is, guys? Fucking clarity time, that's what time it is. Man, this is looking like there are a lot of lanes that I have no ability to actually kill. Okay, what the fuck? I'm confused pretty thoroughly by why the courier is there. This is already looking very suboptimal. God, I really don't want to lose this clarity. This is looking like a real shit way to jungle Furion already. I think I've fucked up pretty hard already. Oh, there goes my clarity. Looks like the fucking up continues. Alright, this is where I start to look extra hard for a lane to TP to, since I've already basically botched my shit really bad. Poor Brunster's in a lane with a double mantle Skywrath Mage. Like, that guy's not interested in supporting him. You don't
I
fight.
think we can kill the Skywrath if you want.
Okay, I can TP,
Have the
but I'm
damage.
very low level still.
By the wilds.
I can port on him if you want to go. Let's do it.
Tiny, tiny.
Nice. Let's just auto Brunster a couple times.
leave.
Bam! 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 Get fucked, Brunster. Alright, time to go back into the woods.
Yeah.
Jungle salvaged, guys. I'm winning the woods.
Come.
I'm actually convinced that I somehow don't have enough clarities still. Let me just not take Sprout at level 3, because I intend to be a useless piece of shit that hits creeps in the woods all day. Doesn't help his team. This is the type of Furion I see a lot in matchmaking, so I'm convinced that it's the best way to play the hero.
Verdant fury.
Why would I help my team when I could be farming up a storm? Let me just go ahead and farm the pull so my supports can't access it. It's pretty much how to be a team player right there. Team play 101. What's up, Natalie?
Ah, the sun in my leaves. Warriors of the wood.
Nah.
The wild is calling.
Gotta watch those arrows, man. You shouldn't have died.
In green, I go.
Yo, who banned that guy? That guy watched. Oh, it's probably Doibs. Fucking Doibs.
In sylvan shade.
Dude watches the stream a lot. Please unban Nazi Doibs.
Your bottom tower is under
Hidden
attack.
paths.
Adolf fucking Doibs over here. Banning everybody.
Branch out. Uproot and after them.
Alright, that's a pretty awful double treant summon. Oh, what the fuck, Brunster? Get out of my woods, nerd.
Yes.
Missing Skywraith.
In sylvan shade.
I'll just maintain vision for this guy so that he can see the. Oh, the bottom is so fucked! Alright, whatever.
With a wild spirit.
Time to buy some more clarities because I clearly am going to need lots of mana.
Naturally. Yes.
Yeah, there is a keybind for buying items on quick buy. I'd highly recommend you actually bind it as well. It's a very important key binding to have, I think.
Nature's ferocity.
Fuck Midasing this camp. This camp right here. It's where the money's at. This is a really fucking terrifying lane. The
On my way.
Silencer Ursa. Because if I go to that lane and it like there's so much potential for them to turn it, basically, that I just want to not do anything there. Just completely avoid it altogether.
Uproot you.
Queen of Pain is also a difficult kill. There's like no one I can kill except perhaps this guy.
Your middle tower
Oh,
is
she's
under
gonna get away
attack.
now. Oh wow, what a play! I'm sure that was completely planned and measured from the tiny.
Nature calls. Illusion.
Yeah, it's a pretty iffy cosmetic set for Rebecca. I agree.
By leaf and limb. Branching out.
Alright, now this is the point in the game where I have to start quota ulting to get farm, as opposed to saving it to help my team because it does a tremendous amount of magic damage.
Go green.
Like, I figure at this point, if I just watch my lanes and I spam the ultimate, I can fuck my lanes out of a lot of farm. And in doing so, I can take that money out of my useful heroes' pockets and put it right into my own.
In green.
Like,
I go.
wait for it. No, wait for it. No.
So I go.
In all seriousness, if you actually want to win Dota, it's a pretty good idea to hold your ultimate and use it when it's like useful to your team. But that's not how you get big money. And besides, it's not enough for me to succeed. Everyone has to fail
By my shaggy
so that
bark.
I get more farm. Okay, actually, I'm just going to use it to kill this guy. He's actually dead, or whatever.
Leaving. Nature's wrath.
You hit a girl.
Nature's
Okay, I'm actually not going to be able to sprout that guy in the tower. Oh well, I guess now I awkwardly walk all the way back to the well because I thought that that would go a little differently in terms of the timing.
Leaving.
I have level 2 arrow. Easy ganks on anyone. Alright, I'll come to
So I go.
slay people in like 20 seconds when my TP is back up.
Yes.
A normal TP on Furion is actually still really good,
On
despite
my
the fact
way.
the hero can innately teleport. Some people play this hero in like the trench and they think that oh, my hero can TP anywhere on the map. I don't need to have fucking TP scroll. Like I can get anywhere. I don't get it.
My hidden
But
paths.
no, it's like the opposite almost. Like the TP is almost more valuable at this stage in the game.
Chinese, can I get one last hit?
Oh man, that sucks. Oh well. Not much I can do about this. Level 7 Skyrath coming to fuck my ass. I can block him a little bit with the treants, make him sad. Yeah, no, that's what you get, buddy. No, you gotta stay and fight now. Fucking, you're in the fight club. You too, you can't leave. You can't leave. It's the tree gang, watch the fuck out. It's tree gang. Get out of here, you're in Tree City, bitch. Oh man, I mistimed that. I don't actually get experience for that now because you have to get the kill shot to get experience when you're not in range.
Come. Through shady lanes.
Not a whole lot I can do though about the Skyrath just waltzing into the jungle and deciding that he wants to slay me. The double null talisman guy. Null talisman gamer. Nature's Prophet is like one of the only heroes that if I were building a Shadow Blade, I would actually get the Shadow Amulet over the Claymore. Generally, attack speed is fucking useless, like during the laning phase of a game. And it's also pretty fucking useless compared to raw damage as a whole. But Nature's Prophet's like one of probably the only hero where the Shadow Amulet actually has a decent amount of utility in and of itself.
As well.
In that
Uproot the foe.
you can TP while you're Shadow Amuleted. So a lot of really shit players vastly overvalue attack speed.
Warriors of the wood. Naturally.
But if you're building Shadow Amulet on like 90% of heroes, it's just like flat out better to get the Claymore. None of these heroes are killable. Like the Ursa is kind of killable, but we have to have like way more force. Like if it's even close. Lucky delay never to be seen again.
In sylvan shade.
Oh. Oh god, please. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Just stop.
Your top tower is
Nature
under attack.
calls.
Alright, now that guy is whispering to me, begging for my fucking Nature's
Dire
Prophet dick.
structures are fortified.
He wants it lodged inside of him, I think.
Wings of light.
Through shady lanes. Green wrath.
The funny thing is that TPing away from the Skyrath there, with that, like, I don't think it was necessarily the right decision, because that guy has 2 nulls, so he does a shitload of damage. But it ended up working out, but, like, in reality it should have probably just been like a waste of a TP. Like, when they caught me here, it was
Wild is my way.
Queen of Pain as well as a Skyrath, so there's no way I could have lived through that in any way. I wish that we would actually like shove up one of these lanes though, so I can get a fucking tier
By
1.
my shaggy bark.
I'm down to TP to this. Or am I? Apparently I'm really not. Oh, might be able to get the tier 1 here. Okay. Oh god, no! Mercy, please.
En route. Yes.
No tier 1 for us though.
So I go.
Alright, time to do that nice quota ult to
Fine,
farm.
you want to kill mid? I have plenty.
Look at that cash money.
Alright, I'll give you
So
mana
big.
in a second.
I actually don't think I got anything from that.
Never mind.
Let me just go ahead and put my TP on cooldown so that I can't do anything without my team. There we go, now they can't expect anything of me.
Oh, careful. It's Skywrath's still here.
Alright, now I got my invincibility blade. There's no way I can die now. Literally invincible.
Go green.
They would have to buy detection to kill me, and that shit's not happening. Spooky invisible Ursa fucking my team.
Yes.
I could TP to this, or I can say good luck team. I
Not at all.
wish you the best. Hopefully Ursa is gentle with you. I will try to get a tier 1.
He's a son.
Killing spree.
Oh god, I was like not looking. Oh, thank goodness I have an invincibility blade though. What an item this is. Actually, fuck it.
In green, I go. Warriors of the wood.
I wonder if Brunster is going to hang around and let me claim a free kill on him. Oh, I think he might. Alright, motherfucker, do it. Do it! Go back to the well. Yeah, see ya, dude.
Leaving.
Oh god. Goodbye, cruel world.
Biggest home amongst your bones.
Time to run around the trees for a really long time? Nope.
You'll rise next season.
Oh god. That attempted smoke dodge on the projectile. Attempted quap kill. The zap. Noble sacrifice. The chase. The invoker. The big praise. Here we go. The Yule's combo. The silencer just kind of casually walking away for some. Oh well. The perfect ulti timing. The tiny fleeing. The Ursa on the hunt. Top tower being pushed down. They can't handle it.
The enemy's top tower has fallen.
The plays everywhere.
Is it spring already?
Ursa's walking into Roche right now.
In sylvan shade. It's not time yet.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Oh god, I don't want this. Oh, whatever.
Through shady lane.
Careful, Ursa. It's bow hunting season.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Spare me.
Nature calls. Pull roots and run.
Is this where I ignore fight and claim Rosh? Yeah, it's definitely where I ignore fight and claim Rosh.
Dominating. Yes. Nature's ferocity.
Yo, finish it, dude. What the fuck?
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
On my way.
Careful,
Yeah.
Ursa's there.
Fuck you, Ursa.
Mighty path.
He's disarmed.
They only get basic feeling. I vastly prefer phase boots on Nature's Prophet because, like, I think Tread's Prophet is like, okay. First of all, it disgusts me when people get fucking like Treads or phase, like before they have a Shadow Blade or like a Force Staff or a BKB or something. Like, it's so shit when you do that, unless you're in a lane that requires you to get phase boots for whatever matchup. But I personally like phase a lot more than I like Treads, just because I think it better suits how the hero is played.
Double
And they're
damage.
fucking quote ult, fuck the team, acquire gold.
By my shaggy bark.
But it's a matter of preference in some games, and then in some games you just need to have phase boots for Prophet lane. And in a game like this, it's like, I want to just be able to run away, like phase Shadow Blade when the enemies come to stop me when I go for the tier 2s.
The wild is calling.
Your top tower is under attack. The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
I'd rather get stats over extra levels of Sprout, because if I'm doing this item build where I go for the Orchid so I can solo kill people, and I have the
With a wild
Shadow Blade, I basically have no plus stats, so I have like, I don't want to have like 1,000 life, like 15 minutes in the game.
warriors of the wood.
Well, it's like 20 minutes in the game, I have not even 1,000 HP actually, so I guess that's, but still. The extra levels of Sprout really won't matter in this game for the most part.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
I'm gonna do some more quota ulting and TPing towards top. Good luck, team.
My hidden paths.
Already discussed by Bulldog. Bulldog definitely goes phase boots more than he does Treads, I'd say. At least in the games I've seen. Not that I would base what I do off of what someone does in pro games. When I'm not playing in like a... This pub is far from a competitive environment. This is like a random game on the Smurf account or whatever.
In sylvan shade. Monster kill! Unstoppable. Yes. Limber up.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
I can join this fight in just a second, but I don't think that they're going to even need me.
Is under attack.
I can literally just
The
push a
enemy's
tier 3,
top
I
tower
think.
has fallen.
This should probably win the fight in front of me.
On my way.
If I get caught here, it's actually really fucking bad because I have an Aegis, so I'll die twice. I'd rather use the Aegis actually in a fight, but...
Through shady lanes. I'm under attack. Leaving.
Whose branch is this? Whose TP is this? Alright, whatever, I'm not gonna take the guy's fucking TP. Won't TP thieve him.
By my shaggy bark.
Actually, Midas the wrong creep there, it's a matter of mouse accuracy.
Nature's way.
It's pretty much always better to Midas the big creep for the bonus experience, unless you're like already level 25 or
With
so
a
close to it.
wild spirit.
Yeah, free TPs! He obviously doesn't want it if you left it on the ground, right? This is again a fucking random quota ult, but...
Green, I go. Ah, what golden green.
middle tower has fallen.
Leaving. By eat and live.
This
It was a pretty bad idea from the clock. Even if I didn't have an orchid, she would have still died there pretty easily, I think.
With a wild spirit. Attack!
With the Ursa on the map, they can't pot him ult into us because the Ursa is revealed.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
Uproot and after them.
At this point in the game, the best item I could probably get would be a sheep or a BKB. But I'm gonna go Necro 3 because I want to be able to win guaranteed even if everyone on my team suddenly gets into some sort of fucking earthquake and can't play Dota anymore.
So I go.
I don't have the Aegis anymore, so... And that guy's a BKB.
Yes.
I like how it's just like people casually running by one another 25 minutes in the game because we know we can't kill one
For
another.
the trees. Uproot and after them. En route.
I'll leave my treants there, but I'm not going to stay there myself. If I had a Necro, I could actually get something down here. Okay, the enemies are committing really hard to this. Win or lose, they're going to lose buildings for this.
And fury.
And they lost the fight, so they're going to get pretty much their whole base wrecked, or at least the tier 3. Probably not the racks, I doubt I'll get the racks, but if I had the Necro, I think I would get the racks pretty much guaranteed.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Nature calls.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
For the tree.
The enemy's top tower has fallen.
Nice thing about Orchid is you can actually solo kill people. Oh god.
Branched out.
The enemy's top barracks has fallen.
They've lost the top racks turns as well, so I can't get the racks here, but...
The enemy's top barracks has fallen.
Attack. Sniff.
The enemy's bottom barracks has fallen.
Nature's ferocity.
The enemy's bottom barracks has fallen.
These children focusing me. Because I'm a support that probably has no positioning item, so I'm a very easy kill. There's a 4 staff. It's actually the best item you could get this game, I think.
Through shady lanes.
These fucking infants always killing me.
Warriors of the wood.
I feel as though I bought a Necro 3, but don't have it or something. Could be wrong.
In sylvan shade.
Probably am wrong. Probably just didn't buy a Necro 3.
The
Probably
enemy's
forgot.
middle tower has fallen. The enemy's middle barracks has fallen. The enemy's middle barracks has fallen. You now have mega creeps.
With a wild spirit.
And then farm those huts, get big GPM.
En route. Yes.
Is this the part where we dive their wall? I think it is. I actually didn't realize that the Necro made you get silenced by that. That wall dive went horribly wrong, I'd say.
enemy's middle tower has fallen. Radiant victory.
I feel like this game doesn't really have creep off for me to be satisfied. Yeah. I think that Prophet's sort of one of the heroes that I go to for solo queue sometimes because he's an easy hero to control the pace of the game from without actually having a lane
more for my
sometimes.
quiver.
And then he's actually a hero I clown around on more. I can't actually say that I've played that many games as Prophet where I start in the jungle and I'm not just fucking around. Like, the majority of my Prophet games on this account are probably games where I just try to snipe couriers. Start the game by placing a ward on the enemy well, or some shit. Medusa is a pretty bad solo queue hero. If I were queuing with someone, maybe. It's a really hard game there. You were too helpful that game. Yeah, such contribution to my team. Stealing the first blood, stealing the kill on top that I didn't contribute to. Helping out in 4 team fights. Count them 4. 30-minute game. So useful. Wow. Let's play SK. I wonder if Brunster wants to play. I like playing with Brunster. If there were anyone else in the group, I would play with Brunster. But right now, I'd rather duo or solo queue than duo queue. But if Lumnin plays or someone, then I'll go with Brunster as well. This guy's still in the library, yeah. Careful. Can't win. Thank you for the free money, Misanthrope. This party's struggling. It's actually kill the commentary if I use like Skype or something. And then if like there's suboptimal play, I'll feel less inclined to like comment on it sometimes, but it's usually pretty obvious anyways. Pretty shit till he plays with Weedman. Dude, I fucking love Weedman. Like that guy's stream is hilarious. Like Weedman and Gulen are some really funny streams to watch. Like I will never forget when I watched Weedman's stream and he was playing like SF, and then like he has like 10 souls or some shit, right? Because he had like a death. Like he must have died earlier because he was SF versus Pudge, right? And then he pings level 6 in the lane, and then like he levels his ultimate, and he only has 10 souls and he's level 6. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, SF that gets his ult at level 6, he's misskilled, right? No, he did not misskill. It was completely intentional. He walks up the fucking ramp into the Pudge past the creep line, and then just starts channeling this level 1 10 soul ultimate and gets the Requiem off, and the Pudge fucking just like runs away from him instead of just fucking him off. Or fucking him up rather. And then he's just like, and then Weedman just starts it does like 70 damage to the Pudge because it's like a level 1 10 soul ultimate against a Pudge. And he just starts fucking laughing. He's like he says something like a weed requiem or some shit, and then he's like, oh, it's like a weed something, and like I'm like, what the fuck? Like that wasn't a good play. You just spent like 150 mana due to like 70 damage, and you fucked up your skill build for it. You could have just like raised him twice or some shit. I don't know, but I just remember watching that, and he was like so satisfied with it afterwards. It was like, holy shit. It was it's pretty funny though to watch that. So anyway, he's a nice guy. I like Weedman's stream though, because it's like, I don't know, like I always get what I expect when I watch the stream, and he looks like he has a lot of fun when he plays the game, which is good. Wow, best prices. Thanks, Jackie Chan 01. I'll make sure to check that link out. What are your thoughts on Ii-sama? Ii-sama does some things that are like really, really good, and then he does some things that are beyond fucking retarded. Like I'm a little biased because I hear people in like NEL and NA Dota and stuff like that flame him. Like when I was playing in IXDLI, and Eternal Envy was like playing in IXDLI, he would get flamed all the time, like behind his back, because of the shit he would do and like the heroes that he would sometimes pick in like his drafting. But then like to his face, everyone would like suck up to EE, and like because he was like forming a team, and then he decided to not be a North American and make a European team more or less. But it's like some of the stuff that EE does is like really good, and some of the stuff he does is like really bad. Like I always say, Isama is both a god and a retard at the same time. And he also like commits to stuff like way too hard. I've heard him described by other people in NA Dota as like the wooden man. Actually, no, I think it was Lumen that called him the wooden man. But I've heard other people think of ways to describe how rigid he is about like when he commits to a decision, because it's really clear that sometimes E will like decide that he wants to do something right before the game starts. Like I want to do this item build, and then if the game like changes so that item build is not good, he'll still do it anyways. And it's obvious it's because he's committed to the item build. Like he just decides like I'm gonna do this, and then he fucking does it like regardless of what happens. And it's like okay. But then again, he also does like he's really good player mechanically and stuff like that, and like he comes out with like he does things that like no other player does, and it's like really good. Like I remember back like a long time ago in I think it was C9DL before IXDI was even a thing, where he would like time abilities and stuff, and everyone would just flame the shit out of him like, what a fucking tryhard timing like ravages and stuff, because it's back when people still picked like
10 seconds remaining.
what's it called, like people still picked Tidehunter, and like people would like flame him for like timing abilities, and then like a couple months later they're like eating their words, and there's literally like a chat wheel function to time abilities, and I don't know.
Prepare for battle.
And then some of the stuff he does, like Soul Ring on Storm Spirit and just shit like that. It's really, really good. Surprised that other people haven't done it. But he's so rigid about some of the stuff he does, it's actually like really fucked up. Where it's like he just decides like I'm gonna do this, like I'm gonna hit the racks, and it's like, but no, your team started winning the fight. He's like, but I wanted to hit the fucking racks. Also, sometimes I think he communicates in an unclear way. Like, I think he actually makes a decent effort to communicate sometimes, which is good at any level of play. But actually, no, I shouldn't say that he has like sometimes just communicate. Well, I mean, I think it's kind of fair. But my whole sometimes doesn't communicate clearly is mostly based on that one IXDI game I played with him where he like flamed me for being the Chaos Knight. And I was like, dude, what the fuck? I'm free farming a lane. I thought that was what I was supposed to do. I didn't know I was supposed to gank for my advantage duo mid. Fucking cunt. Jesus, Kermit, calm the fuck down. I'm free farming a lane against a tree. And I watched the replay, and yeah, I'm fucking dude. That tree had literally less than 10 CS, and I had like 57 by like the 8 or 9 minute mark. And then all of a sudden he just goes on the mic and he's like, why is my CK not ganking? Or some shit, I don't know. Like he does his Kermit the Frog voice or whatever. And I was like, dude, what the fuck? I'm like free farming a lane. I didn't know I was supposed to be like killing mid. You're Caudal PL. I'm reasonably sure that beats a Wisp duo lane. But no, as a whole, E is like a god. That guy is like a really, really good player. Oh god, that was like the worst block I've ever done. Good news, Caudal. I didn't block the creeps at all, so we're gonna be farming up here.
For honor.
Slark. I don't know how I feel about Slark. I always do this where I pull an enemy creep onto the range creep that Lumden is now fucked up. With 48 base damage though, I don't expect to get a ton. But I tried to pull one of the enemy creeps onto my range creep so the lane will pull back so that I don't get like zoned out. Is this Rubik trying to farm this lane, or is he trying to... I'm pretty sure he's like taking CS. Oh, he really is. What an asshole. But I'm not going to get much out of this early on because my base damage is so fucking low. And the Slark had like 60 damage, I have like 48. And there's also the whole actual enemy heroes in my lane thing. But I don't think I'll die here. But just by merit of being a duo off lane, my farm is going to be contested pretty highly. Oh god. Like, I'm not going to get a ton of farm this lane. I would expect to almost have less than 20 CS at the 10-minute mark in a lane like this. But it'll depend on how things go. Like, there are ways that this lane can actually do well. And when I get Snake, it's actually going to start to be a bit easier. I went up way too far to actually buy that Bassi. Like, really, really shit positioning. But I want the Bassi fucking bad. I want that 6 damage. It's actually pretty ineffective for level 1 Snake, but that Snake is going to become effective soon. Oh god. I just run out in front there so that if that Slark actually leaps to kill Lumden, then I can try to keep him alive. That's a random gold Quap against a picked Pudge. That's like an impossible matchup for the Pudge. Innately, like Pudge against Quap is like so heavily Quap favorite, it's ridiculous. But this guy picked into Pudge after Brunster said he wanted mid.
Just a little.
Nice, the Snake actually hit a fucking hero. But like it's really like that's not a lane that guy's gonna win. But I see he's already died. Yeah, like it's a bad matchup. So when the enemy gets random gold, it's like literally an impossible matchup. Holy shit. I can see Medusa Coddle actually being a pretty good lane. The only thing though is that my Snake, when I do shit like that, it's gonna push the lane up a little. Just to help improve last hitting mechanics, I would say just grind out a lot of games. Like any level that you play games at, like be it like low level solo queue games or anything, like you're gonna be better off just like having played a lot. Like watching streams and shit obviously isn't going fuck. That was really bad. It's gonna help your last hitting. As I said, I missed last hit. Yo, ping which trees I cut if I want to farm the ancients or whatever. Just like here. Ping? Here? Oh yeah, okay, no, that makes sense actually. I see what he's getting at. I've actually never done like the cheesy kind of like ancient farming gimmicks, but this is not actually gimmicky at all, what we're doing. Like Coddle Medusa is actually a strong lane. Like Rubik's Slark is not a weak lane, and we're actually winning. Oh god.
Are you serious?
Are you fucking kidding me, Axe? Suck a dick, dude.
Is under attack.
Yeah, I've never actually done this this lane before. God, fuck off. I feel like this Axe is gonna go Tranquils or some shit, which is not actually good, I think, on Axe anymore. Just a second. I would never watch streams to improve at Dota. Yes. Okay. Grab a clawing right now. Like, streams will never make you better in any way except for possible game knowledge, and even then only if your game knowledge is really lacking. Like, as a streamer, I mean, like, most streamers aren't going to say, like, hey, if you watch my stream, you're never going to get better. But it's really true. Like, anyone that tries to sell you on, like, watching a stream to, like, improve is bullshitting you, I guess. I actually won't be able to clear that too early because I went for the 2 mana shield, which was a mistake given this lane. I usually like to do double mana shield on, oh this is stupid, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing there, on Medusa just because it gets so much more effective at level 2 as well as Snake. But this is a lane where I think just going Snake split shot with almost nothing into shield would have actually been pretty decent. It's funny because I didn't expect to actually like win this lane this badly, but we're actually like winning the lane. And I expected to just get farmed. pretty reasonable request from the Viper, I'd say. I've been in those situations before. This guy is commenting on.
Silent as a snake.
Nice, I'm so fucking dead. With the wards expired, I can't do much about getting 4-man ganked. Except expect that it's going to happen because I'm a fucking Dusa, so people are gonna 4-man gank me.
Skin shed, I'm reborn. Kiss.
I actually have to fuck these trees up too, huh? It's a shitload of trees.
Run, vermin.
No stat points? No. Every single one of my abilities in this game is going to be more valuable than stats. I need split shot to clear the stack. I need snake because I have a coddle, so I can actually make very, very good use of snake against this duo lane. Yo, I think that there's like an axe or some shit here, dude.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Like, this guy's being really aggressive. And everyone is off the map, so I think I'm just gonna back out. Man, I really wish I had split shot.
Not yet. Slithering.
God, see, like, this guy is going so fucking ham every single time I walk up to the creep line. And, like, he's played so passively before. It's so concerning to me. Because it makes me feel as though there's such a high chance I'm getting ganked. Constantly I'm in fear in this lane. Like, there's a Quap walking bottom now. Like, god damn. I guess we're doing some stuff with Pudge here. 4 fucking enemies in this lane. I don't know if... Oh, well, good one, Pudge. Nice! We just chat with him, but well played, and I don't think there's anything we can do for that guy, dude. It's literally a 4-man gank, so I've been zoned out of experience for a long time now. I've been 60 experience from 6 for like quite some time. Still 4 enemies bottom, 1 enemy mid.
Right.
I get it, dude.
Run, vermin.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I'm not even gonna get my ult at 6 because I need the split shot so fucking bad.
Yes.
But normally I would always get ult at 6 on Medusa. Like, that's pretty obvious. Like, Medusa's ult is really fucking good. Alright, we're getting pinged. Yeah.
Cut you down like chaff.
I wish I actually went this split shot like level 3, probably. Would have been way more effective. I missed out on a ton of farm by not doing it. Can we do anything about this, guys? Quap using our secret shop?
Right.
Nope. Just DD Quap gonna walk up and fuck me up. Okay, Pudge, you're... Okay. Oh, nice, you did it. I'm proud of you. So good. Wow. I'm actually gonna just ignore this shit and continue killing ancients.
Crawling.
Yeah. How much I can do about that? Yeah. Now we ping the Viper for some reason. Like, I don't know, man. This is getting iffy. Can you give me mana? Coddle, Gift, Mana. This guy doesn't get experience because these are ancients, but now he's gonna like pick off the weak ancients, which is really fucking annoying. I think that we're going to probably lose this game because we're so far behind and we have no map control, so I'm not going to have space to catch up.
Radiant structures
So being in the off lane is going to fuck me over, and then the fact that we're so far behind is going to fuck me over. And this guy is not going for like a Midas or a mech or something, so he's not going to be that useful either. Yeah, the only point really getting the Quelling Blade in this game is that I want to be able to cut those trees so I can actually farm the ancients. Fuck.
The wind in my servants. Tremble. It's not time yet.
Like, a Quelling Blade isn't really useful for the damage, I guess. That's good to know that it's actually bugged. But this is like not even worth my time to clear the split shot anymore. But I can't, there's like no lane for me to farm, which is awful. As a fucking Dusa, I would like to be farming from the safest lane, as opposed to a dangerous part on the map, or a place where there's just no farm. Like, this is super inefficient and not a good use of my time. Like it's if we push the lane up with Coddle and Dusa and do this earlier, it's useful. But it's 13 minutes in and I'm level 7, and the only hero in the entire game that's actually weaker than me is the fucking, what's it called? The Rubik. So I'm not actually going to be useful this game. And as a Dusa, ideally I would like to farm from a lane that's safe, where I can get good farm early on. Because Dusa is not a good hero to make space for yourself with. It's a hero that needs space made for her. So this is fucking awful, because we have 4 heroes that want to farm. The only hero on our team that doesn't think it's a carry is the fucking Coddle. The Viper wants to be a carry, Invoker wants to be a carry, Pudge wants to be a carry. Everybody's a fucking carry this game. That aggro? Yeah.
Your middle tower
So
is under
Lumbin, what's the
attack.
recovery plan here, since I have literally no farm as a Dusa at the 14-minute mark?
Look me in the
Like, Pudge has died again to Quap solo.
right.
Oh, I know, recovery Midas, of course.
Kiss, kiss.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Stronger with every skin I shed.
There we go. That's the solution. Recovery,
Right.
recovery Midas and
Your
Ancient
middle
for
tower is under attack.
15 minutes.
The enemy's top tower has
What did
fallen.
he just nuke? Oh, blocked it. Blinked into our Ancients to kill me.
Crawling.
I leave this world of hurt.
Hey, my pet.
Boy, I'm not happy about that. Looks like I have to TP back and then get recalled. Nice. The 15-minute recovery Midas is the Midas timing I like.
17.
Wait until I'm healed and then pull me back in. Yep. I'm already feeling the
Your
recovery.
bottom tower
The
is
healing
under attack.
in this game. Like, I feel like Jeez, look at that. Fucking 16-minute Midas. It's like my early game actually went well. Wow, I'm huge. Hey team, at this point in the game, I'm gonna probably try to farm from like a lane that's safe instead of sitting in the off lane. I know that we have lots of heroes that want to farm from top, but I want to be in that part of the map now instead of this part, because it's fucking terrifying and full of death. So yeah, if possible, I want to be here. I'm actually just gonna move to that part of the map now. There we go. Alright, so this is the point in the game where I've been thoroughly ass-fucked and things are not going to get any better. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is just farm from wherever is not death. Because I'm useless at this point in the game. Because I'm a level 8 Medusa with no items. So the only thing I can do is try to get items and be useful at some point. Medusa is really, really strong when she gets items. Fucking worthless with no items.
Double kill.
I actually really like Dusa as a farmer though. She's a pretty good farmer. It's the recovery Midas Lincolns. Because Dusa can clear like stacks really well.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Mad stacks, yo. Like an axe cutting our fucking
Your
tower.
bottom tower
17.
is under attack.
Yo, I know that you're pinging me, but I feel as though as a Dusa with no items at 17 minutes and 300 health, my ability
Your
to handle the
middle
PUD,
tower is under
or
attack.
the axe that has killed you, is rather low.
Dire's structures
And that you're
are
just pinging me because
fortified.
you're that guy. There we go.
Your middle tower is your middle tower has fallen.
I intentionally stacked the medium camp there. This is one of the easiest camps to stack because if you pull it to the right. Like I should stack this one too. But I'm not going to. Because I feel like there might be a ward on that hill.
Quick as a snake.
Luckily, satyrs are like one of the nicest camps to get on a Dusa because of Here, we use Courier. I fucked with it. Yes, fucking satyrs are amazing because they give you the mana.
Run, vermin. With power comes vengeance.
But yeah, I'm basically super far behind, so I can't do anything to help my team. And I'm going to make no effort to do anything to help my team.
Lock eyes.
The best thing I can do for my team is try to get items and be useful at some point in this game. My fucking Pudge is like beyond useless though. This guy's like mega feed bitch. Every time I look at him, he's finding a new way to die. He's died 7 times. Like an obscene amount of deaths. Very typical matchmaking Pudge.
Your top tower is
We're gonna
under
lose
attack.
map control really hard when we lose this tower, so I'm gonna try to... Oh, this guy blocked a camp. That's very useful to me. So I'm gonna try to just do what I can to get farm now.
Your top tower is under attack.
Oh god.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
I've actually gotten a decent amount of space to recover in the past couple minutes. I really wish that Viper didn't
Your
block this
bottom
camp though.
tower is under attack. Your bottom tower has fallen.
Slithering.
Your bottom tower
Yeah,
is
this is
under
why I said we're
attack.
gonna lose out on map control really bad. This guy's placing wards in our woods. So they've warded up our woods, and I really need to get that de-warded so I can farm. Like right now, I'm gonna have to spend a whole 20 seconds not farming. Yeah. I'm actually really fucked actually at this point, because this guy has either placed a ward here, or he's placed a ward here. He didn't place a ward here, but I'm really, really fucked now. Because this is, yep, this is why. I have no space. Oh, okay, interesting place, interesting stuff. Man, this is why I'm fucked though, because they have wards in our woods now. My Pudge is a mega feed bitch. And Invoker is not strong. Viper is actually useless. He's somehow less farmed than I am, despite farming from top for 4 minutes. If I were top for 4 minutes, I would be level 13 now. But this guy's level 9. This is like why I hate fucking playing this hero sometimes. Pudge to the rescue. Yeah, Pudge to the rescue. 7 death. Can we de-ward here? I'm pretty sure they have a ward here, as well as here. You can actually single target Quap ult, so there's no reason to ever like miss it unless you're trying to hit multiple heroes. Like when you're only ulting one person, you should literally never miss. Like I'm pretty sure they have this warded. It would help me immensely if we could de-ward. Given that that like clock literally just attack command. Oh, never mind. Well, they have a ward somewhere in our woods, 100%. Pudge, why do you always ping me? Like, you're fucking useless and you ping me constantly when you do something stupid, as though I can help. Like, I'm actually less useful than you are in this game, and you're fucking worthless in every way. In every sense. Oh, don't worry. My TP's on cooldown, so I can't actually do anything here except die. This is wonderful. Yo, port me bot, Coddle. Here I want to be bottom because the entire enemy team, like literally every hero on their team, has rotated to slide me. Is this stacked significantly or no? No, it's warded.
Right.
Yeah, Pudge is that guy.
Fetch me some mana. Fight for honor. I'm not ready.
There's like an actual stack.
Crawling.
Well, there's like nowhere for me to farm. It's kind of awful.
Run, vermin.
This is why I wasn't in our woods, because there's this. Can you hook? Nice. You did it. Good luck, team. Gonna go hit creeps. Godspeed.
Not yet.
I like how there are just 3 enemies that are like walking out of the woods very casually. Like, I wonder who they were trying to play. Good luck, team. Wow, all this space. Regardless of how this fight goes, I'm going to continue farming. I'm pretty sure we're going to win the fight too. But this is great because it means I'll actually be able to get farm for a little bit. Like, win or lose in the fight, I have uncontested space.
Not time yet.
Now I TP away. I bet Pudge will ping me now, because this guy like communicates via ping.
Stay where you are.
He's a fucking Morse code gamer. Auto, gift mana.
Beauty.
Yeah, it really sucks to lose out on map control as like a hero that can't farm under pressure. It doesn't really matter that much how down you are on map control if you're like a weaver or some shit, because you can farm under pressure pretty easy. But as like an alchemist or a Dusa, it's kind of hard.
Hold for me.
Yeah, this is map control at its finest. Now there's 80 seconds where if I go out on the map, I need to spread my ass cheeks and prepare for Slark and Clockwork to insert their dick into me because I have no ultimate. Also, my fucking thing is up, my Midas, and I can't Midas anything.
Gorgons, guide me.
The enemies are mostly in this part of the map, so I'm gonna farm not there, except the Quap is here, so I can't actually farm here either. So I just like wave at the Quap here and not farm. Can you just pull me somewhere or some shit, Coddle? Because this is awful. I'm just staring at a Quap that doesn't realize I can see her. Here, I'll throw a snake at her. That'll, yeah, fuck you. Oh, that was a bad idea.
Your top tower is under attack.
Bane crushes like almost everything 1v1. Barney Medusa doesn't have any ass cheeks.
Your top tower
Damn.
is under attack.
Fair, fair enough, fair enough.
Dire's structures are fortified.
It's funny because the Quap just sits there and I can't farm when she does it.
Tower is under attack.
It's actually not funny, it sucks dick. Like, I can't even walk up to anything Midasable to Midas. Yes, ping me more, Pudge, you fucking mongoloid,
Your
as you walk
top
back to the
tower is
well.
under attack. Your top tower has fallen.
Thank you, Pudge, for all of this space. Here, let me give you this. This is an SOS or something. Look, I'm pinging me too. Look, I'll caution ping myself, because I shouldn't actually come up this far to farm, and I'm going to die, and you'll ping me as well. Alright, when I die here, odds that Pudge pings me, taken pretty high. Oh wow, it's wow. Who knew? A Ruben. Oh, and fucking Axe too. Who would have guessed? There were enemies here. Oh, the Pudge plays! Alright, let's give this motherfucker the caution ping. Wow. Alright, let's go cinematic cam. Ping him some more.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
He's doing stuff. Wait for it. Bam! Range creep down. Range creep down. Back on the Deuce cam. We have
Slithering.
no items on the Dusa.
Your bottom tower is under
30 minutes.
attack.
Pudge is pushed up.
Your
Lane.
bottom tower has fallen.
Actually, no. I gotta get a... I have to actually have a TP now. Because there's nowhere on the map to farm. So what'll have to happen is that I go into a lane, right? And realistically, I won't be able to actually farm this far up because they'll rotate to kill me. So I walk up, I farm one creep wave, and then I TP home. Or Coddle ports me somewhere. That's the only way I can get farm now. God, they have so many items, and we totally don't. Like, see this? This is enemy that's walking straight to me. Yellow as well. Yellow is also beelining at me to kill me. Actually, no. Yellow has returned back. 2 CS. Fucking huge. Oh, the hook! Alright, this guy actually is too shit to be able to bite. Here's the thing. If you ever play Pudge, you should either use Quick Cast or Shift Q. Or just spam your buttons so that you can bite like an Anti-Mage or a Quap. There's no reason that you shouldn't really be able to bite an Anti-Mage or a Quap after you hook them. Like it's not that difficult to hook like an Anti-Mage or a Quap because there's a pretty large cast time on Blink, whereas there's very not large cast time on Dismember.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower
I'm gonna get
has
lifted.
fallen.
Lincoln Sphere.
Alright, this the classic 28-minute Midas Lincoln. So farmed, so huge, fucking enormous. Yeah, shift queuing Dismember is not the right way to do it, but if you're so shit that you can't Dismember someone that like before they blink, then it's better than just not doing it. Like you don't actually want to shift queue Dismember because you have to wait for the backswing on the hook or whatever, so it's like pretty scrubby to do. But if you can't like actually like bite someone, then you should do it the scrubby way, honestly. Odds that I actually farm this without getting jumped on. Quite low, I'd say. Nice, I killed it. Voodoo's is actually a pretty good hero to turtle with. But this is not a good game. Because we have no map control. Voodoo's is not a good hero to farm with when you have no map control. Like, I can't even Midas anything.
Not yet.
That's the 4-man pub train. Yo, TP me, man. Yo, port me.
Lock eyes with Gorgon. Fight for honor.
I don't really play that much Pudge. But when I do play Pudge, I've actually... I remember when I played Heroes of New Earth, and I played Pudge, like, initially, I had some difficulty actually hooking, like, Mage Banes when I played Devourer, and then, yes, ping me more, Pudge, it's my fault you died, it's not because you're shit. That guy should never actually steal my ult, because you can just toggle a split shot or mana shield, and then he won't get it.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Taste the ass.
Your bottom tower is under attack. Your bottom tower has fallen.
This is where the enemies
Bottom
just end the
barracks
game,
are under
pretty much.
attack. Your bottom barracks are under attack. Your bottom barracks has fallen.
Alright, now it's time for a tech switch, guys.
Your bottom barracks has fallen.
Here we go. I'm gonna fuck these nerds up. Alright, here we go. Got my double bracers. Can't kill me now. I don't need to do that. Oh, you hear that sound, guys? That's the sound of a fucking third bracer.
Is under attack.
Yep, that's the third bracer right there. Oh wow, I'm huge. Good luck killing me now,
Your middle
fucks.
tower has fallen.
Alright, come at me, guys. Here we go. Yeah! Can't fight me, I got 3 bracers. That's right, Clockwork, fucking run. I'm fighting the bracer monster now. Looks like I'm going to a fucking rave, all these bracers. Oh, you wanna fight me, bracer monster? You wanna fight the bracer beast? Oh, you really do wanna fight the bracer beast? You don't give a shit, I could have 10 bracers and you wouldn't fear me. I'm gonna walk up the hill. Oh yeah, where you at? Where you at, Axe? Here.
Slithering.
Wow, this is like 4 bracers worth of farm right here, dude. I gotta get this shit.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Ping me more, Pudge.
Yes.
Look at my bracers, Pudge. Do you see? Are you prepared? How will they break the base? do you see? Look, I'll ping myself too. Here, like, I'll give myself 3 pings, 1 for every bracer.
Do you see?
Do you see? Oh god. Oh dear. Fall back, Cuddle. Defend. Do you see? Oh god. I'm so sorry for this game, Viper.
I tried. I didn't do that great either.
Alright. Do they think they can break the base with a fucking bracer beast?
Barracks are under attack.
Alright, let's go.
Do you see?
Alright guys, this is it. Oh god, the fucking Rubik has punch hook. Don't worry guys, I got a buyout.
Your middle barracks are under attack.
Alright, take me in. I don't need boots where I'm going. Oh god, what have you done?
Are under attack.
What time is it? It's killing time.
I do.
Pudge, get back in there. Damn it, Pudge, don't die like a coward.
Your middle tower is under attack. I'm sorry. Did you say stop?
It's better than nunchucks, this is so disappointing.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Die with his back to the enemy.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Oh, well then what a bro. Taking Brunster to safety.
Your middle
that.
tower has fallen.
Don't worry, guys. I'm almost back up.
Your ancient is under
I think I
attack.
got enough bracers to hold this throne.
Your ancient is
Alright, here we
under
go.
attack.
Gorgon's Might.
Dire structures.
Oh god, I don't have on my fucking mana shield.
Radiant victory.
Answer bracers correctly. Look at that. Holy shit, you said trash Viper. I don't say this is the Viper's fault.
I've seen this.
Maybe the Viper was a lack of bracers. Maybe that's the issue. I mean, I'm looking at the bracer distribution, and there seems to be a lot of bracer on one guy, and not a lot of bracer on the other guy. I'll invite this guy. This guy looks like a cool dude. Look at his Steam profile, guys. His Steam pic. What a boss. This is someone I'm sure Lumden would get along with. Wild Daddy. Looks like a sick bro. Sent him a friend request. Wait, where's Brunster? That was fun though. Usually losing Deuce games are not that fun. But nice. Wild Daddy accepted. I've made a friend today. To end on a win. Where's Wild Daddy? Where the fuck is he? There we go. Did you see? He's right there. Do you see? Oh man. I think I'm gonna do that shit again. The coddle. But I already feel responsible for the removal of Skeleton King completely. Oh god, Rhyme 2 guys lost. It's okay, Rhyme is a recovery player, so what he'll probably do is he'll go mid, and then he'll lose the lane to someone that's much worse than he is by every measure. And then he'll recover miraculously and win the game. Something. I think that's how Rhyme operates. Rhyme is he's a recovery gamer, so he doesn't actually complete the laning phase without dying somehow. But that's just Rhyme for you. It's very, very typical for Rhyme to go 0 and 10 on Shadow Fiend and then win. Alright, the enemies actually have someone I recognize. What has 2 banks? This guy plays a lot of Tinker and a lot of Invoker. Like, I would be... They also have Carson, who is, I think, an NEL player. Could be wrong. But it's, do you see?
All pick.
Yeah, guys, I hacked low priority. Do you see? Uh-oh, 2 banks has picked Earth Spirit. Alright, I will be right back.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Alright, I'm back. Let's see. I'm actually fairly convinced that it won't matter with Basilius, but I'll do this. This item start set.
Silent as a snake.
You're such a rude dude. Rhyme.
Tremble.
Fucking cyberbully.
Yes.
Shit's going down. Yeah, Caudalusa is actually a good lane. Like, I'm fairly convinced this is
30
actually good.
seconds to battle.
Like, I'd say Caudal probably covers for a lot of the things that Dusa lacks in. Like, Snake at level 1 and 2 is not that good. Wow, nice DSR orange.
The battle begins.
Run, vermin. Tremble, vermin, before the stony.
I actually really hate playing against Earth Spirit for a couple of reasons. One, that hero is like fucking broken. Like, all of his abilities are like really, really good. And like a competent Earth Spirit player is like really hard to win against. And then two, like Earth Spirit can actually use his instant stun from smoke, so, and then just lock you down and silence you. So even if you're like a Weaver or a PL, you can't really farm safely. And then three, Earth Spirit is obviously the Earth Spirit, so turning him to stone will only make him stronger. God, this is gonna be a really ass lane.
17.
Now this guy's gonna try to beat me. This is he hit for 88. I hit for 50. I'm not gonna get anything on this creep line. I'll get this last hit though if he doesn't contest it. Nope. Apparently I'll just fuck up the only free last hit I'll probably get in the lane. The only uncontested last hit. Nope.
Do you believe in love after love?
I literally have 2 last hits at the 1.5 minute mark. Very, very strong. Looks like Brunster is fed first blood, apparently.
You were the first to leave this place.
I can help our lane. It really won't.
Slithering.
That's just going to make things a whole lot harder, actually. I'll block the range creep up, and then I'm going to get zoned completely out of experience, probably. So the enemies are going to pull, so I'm going to get nothing out of this lane. Yet again, I think it's going to be one of those lanes where I don't get anything, and then the enemies rape us everywhere else on the map, so I have no room to recover. An entire creep wave was just denied, and the enemies have gotten first blood, so things are already looking pretty bad.
Slithering. Quick as a snake. Bring me mana.
an enjoyable lane this is. This actually wouldn't be that bad if they didn't get first blood though, because there would come a point in this lane where it's actually not awful. But it's going to be awful for the entire laning phase, I think. Like we're just going to be behind.
Can we avert the courier, please?
Only beauty. Stay where you are.
Yep, now I die, I think. Maybe not, maybe not. Yep, I die. Nice, yes, phase boots, 3 minutes into the game. Profit, too.
I return for justice.
Nice, I cancelled my TP as well. This is wonderful. A great start to the game.
Your top tower is under attack.
Good news, guys. I have 7 last hits.
Your top tower is under attack.
It's gonna be one of those games. Let's see how the Zeus is doing. Not that great. How's my mid doing? Tough to say.
Tremble.
What does he hit for? Nice, 94. Literally twice my damage.
Crawling.
I usually like getting 2
middle
points into
tower
mana
is
shield
under
or whatever. Fuck, that was bad. But in a game like this, there's gonna be an ancient sack at some point, and I'm gonna get fucking 0 out of the lane. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. This is probably near the point where I abandon the lane and then just take whatever lane is most farmable in order to minimize how bad I'm gonna get raped. This is already looking really bad because none of our lanes seem to be like winning, except potentially mid, which is a really, really good matchup for Quap.
Yes.
Bottom is missing.
It's actually... This is looking pretty grim.
Quick as a snake. Crawling.
Bottom is missing.
Slithering.
Wow, what sick farm I'm gonna get now. This is not what I... Actually, that Invoker is doing really good in this lane. He's down on levels though. He just has items. I saw the phase boots and I was like, you know, that Invoker is having a pretty good time. The phase boots and the Glove of Haste, which is definitely not how you should itemize to win this lane, but he's actually level 6, even with getting the runes. So he's not actually having as good a time as he could. Yeah, I think this is where I just get a fucking Midas, because my farm is going to be utter shit, so it's going to be yet another game where I have to do some sort of, like, lane abandonment, desperation plays. This could actually be going worse, I guess. The Ancient Stack is going to put me back into this pretty hard.
Bottom is missing.
That Invoker is still level 6, and Quap is almost 8, so it's gone pretty decently. I think the Zeus is going to die pretty hard. Zeus is not a hero that can stay alive against Earth Spirit. I don't know how the lane will play out, but I just know that the Zeus is going to have a hard time not dying. Wow, this requires so much APM. May as well just go to fucking cinematic view.
Impudent bastard. My resolve strengthens.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Silent as a snake.
Bottom is missing.
Midas recipe on the way. Do you see?
Hiss.
Sec pox lag plus.
Bottom is missing.
What's that? You want to pause? Oh, I get it, because the enemy is unpaused on poor old Lumden. He's getting his revenge.
Lock eyes with Gorgon.
Lumden's revenge, do you see? Well, I'm just farming this camp, guys. Good luck with your fishing for a kill.
For honor.
Go stack the ancients for me, Lumden.
Run, vermin.
Oh god.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Alright, good luck holding the tower, buddy.
Right. Power is beauty.
Ow. Ow. Hey. Team. Oh, never mind. Alright, back to my my roots.
Attack.
My ancient farming ways.
Gorgons guide me.
Okay, so we'll go back to fucking cinematic mode. Yep, getting that big farm. I don't even need to look at my hero anymore. I could just watch the courier. Yep, it's pretty exciting. This is very efficient. A lot of farm. Really feeling the gold enter my body. Yeah, it's so quick.
17. Tremble.
See, this game I didn't get the phase boots though. I went right for the Midas before boots because I knew what kind of game I was playing.
Right.
Time for me to go back to the ancients. It's probably time for me to go back to the ancients, guys. I was just here to Midas a creep.
Your
or
middle
some shit.
tower is under attack.
Midas creep, do you see? Can I really though?
Your
What
bottom tower
happens if
is under
they?
attack.
Oh. I feel like if they TP with someone and then the Prophet ports in, I'm just gonna die.